Alright, here we go. I want to see the distribution lower. That's what I'm waiting for, kind of. That's what I have been waiting for, actually. So we're getting that really nicely. I want to see if this is actually going to be more of AMD down to this low range right here.
That's I got a new watch. I can send you a picture.
Really?
50K.
Holy moly.
Oops. I sent a picture.
Okay. Snap.
50. No, chat.
Okay.
50K.
Let's see this. Oh shoot, what's up, Arnu? Dang, it's very nice.
Matt, you can post. My student buys a watch. I'm
My
joking.
student just got his Rolex.
4th Rolex.
I'm waiting for us to run out Asian lows before kind of reversing. This is what I was waiting for. I was hoping these shorts up here were gonna hold. I'm still waiting for them to actually run lower. I should be targeting like the actual place right down here rather than being up here.
You want to see a reversal that low?
Reversal at this area. 705 with a range. I want to see reversal. Accumulation, manipulation into this, and then potentially distribution higher. I just don't like what we're doing with the NWAG right now. So it's kind of problematic. Oh jeez. Oh my goodness. Bro, is manifested in here? What did I even do? What is this guy's problem?
Jeez.
You a hypocrite. Don't bring Jesus in place where you bring false gods. How are you going to be worshiping Jesus and telling your brothers to continue to worship their false gods to go to hell? Repent.
I have no clue what that means.
Oh my goodness.
Who even is that?
Manifested.
Who?
Manifested. Manny.
I know. I hear the name, but I don't know who that is.
Fuck Syria, bro. Diego Brando. Dio.
What?
It's MNF manifested. I don't know how to explain.
Is he a trader?
Yeah, he was a trader. He's PTZ, remember?
Oh, jeez.
Oh my goodness. He comes here to harass me every once in a while. What's up? I love the profile picture. Has been a while though. Oh yeah, I got a mark on 931st presented.
Okay, good idea. Yeah, there's none.
Price isn't really clean right now.
Wait. No, there is one on MQ at least.
On MEQ, I'm gonna stick
Yeah,
with
there is.
Q.
There is. Check on. I think there's one on NQ probably.
Trinity was treating me well. I think I'm doing well compared to my previous performance. Oh well.
931.
Yeah, 931. I see it.
Is it on NQ too?
Yeah, it is.
It is.
All right, we're going with it. This is Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
I do want to see continuation lower until we get down here. Inducement prior to this low. Oh, that would be perfect. Yeah, just a little bit of inducement prior to here, and then we actually like form S&T or running into it. I'll limit order like 10 NQ contracts on that. we're gonna be waiting for that thing to go down, whatever, either 950 or for us to run down lower here, because I don't really see anything. I can start analyzing the higher time frame on this chart to see if there's anything else that we can get short off of, but I don't really see anything too clean that I would be looking for, if I'm being honest. So I think I'm just gonna chill out. Oh shoot, you couldn't hear me. It's basically as you saw right here, we're looking for this to happen, rebalance and lower down to this place reversal, then just distribution higher throughout the day. Was looking for this. I was watching this develop for a while. I've been sitting here watching this trade play out. So tossing into my debt collection, mainly just waiting for a high probability setup to perform, then executing on that. That's really it. I'm gonna keep my SMT chart open, so I probably won't be able to read chat. We're gonna be waiting. Well, I mean, look at the session AMD. This is kind of what I was anticipating. You talking about from this low to this high? Yeah, I see what you mean. Discount lower end, right? Discount low still intact. Я немного говорю по-русски. Русский. Игнат Сименков. Сименков. Игнат Сименков. Hello with you. Здравствуйте, братан. Я знаю немного по-русски. Come back into each other, we're currently bearish. Игнат Сименков. Yeah, I think I got that. Меня зовут Mantas Александрович Волков. Я живу в Владивостоке. Я не знаю, что я сказал. Извини. No. There's another word for that. Извини. I forgot the word. Slipped me. I actually want to see us come back into the 931st% and inject again. Kind of like run up this high inside of it during the 950 macro. Wait for HPI, FEG, then try to short it. I will bomb that out with 10 NQ contracts. Yeah, hold up. This is what I'm looking for. Net accumulation prior to 950, hit 950, actually get manipulation with HPI, FEG, and short. We're gonna look for this. We got it done. Big bullish, I'm heavily bearish. Currently, until we get the major, overall bullish with major, looking for the manipulation lower. Heavily bearish for that. So, we're gonna be waiting. Just a low level. We're gonna be waiting for insider level. Otherwise, yeah, we'll just chill out. The 1% recovery is eating me alive. I don't know how much longer I have. I got 3, but today I haven't slept for 24 hours. Jeez, you're right. Okay, I slept at this time until 11, then I woke up and spent 24 hours awake. So it's been 48 hours, just 3 hours. So 45 hours awake with a 3-hour break in between. My sleep will be legendary. Just wait for it. Now we have external SMT. Yeah, it says I'm in like the 1%er group. I'm trying to get down to the 0.5. I think I can hit 0.5, and then I can just have the greatest comeback. 0.5, yeah, that's the lowest it can go. Oh no, never mind. 1% is the lowest it can get. Yeah, 0.5 of other WOP members today might not feel great. My heart rate's getting crazy. Yeah, 0.5. Seems like a lot. Maybe it's just 4th of July weekend. It could have screwed it over. I don't know, it's already over. Forgot about that. We'll see. I really like the external SMT that we're forming though, with who I am. Right up here and up here. So, this is going to be a major, deciding factor for our short. Coming into NWAG, this overall level is aligned with the 25th quadrant of everything. So literally, if I was a baller, I would short off of this. But I'm probably going to wait for macro to open and short underneath this inversion here. Stop right here. 5 NQ. Target my draw on liquidity. Probably target Asian lows. Secure a quick $540. Request 1K payout and the ball. But that gap's gone, so we're still waiting. If I really want to go nuts, I'd actually try to short off of this. But waiting for confirmations because I'm live trading. And because we have one goal in mind. This motorcycle. So. What? Maybe. I can do 137. Shoot, I gotta be journaling. Gosh darn it. I forgot to. Should I size up on this short if I do take it? Because this is going to be a little bit nuts if I actually do pull something off like this. No negativity, only positive. No negativity, only positivity. Only supporting. I'm not going to get thrown off my ideas. MO. All your biases are very hard. Mainly it's just the 50-minute closure below. Look at this. So all these levels are here. We still haven't actually completed the change in state of delivery and rebalance inside of this 50-minute inefficiency yet. So I'm still waiting for us to actually get into 0.5 of this range up here while changing state of delivery, coming back into the 931st% gap, having all these closures below, and reaction on the 15-minute. So it's not really in play until we close below on the 15-minute. So we're waiting for that. So we're just gonna hit it off whenever it happens. I got it down. Stick with my guts. After running that level, I'm going to short off of this. Unless we can form something better, like a gap up here above MO, that's like key level for me. I also need to require like a run into 0.5 of the range, then I'm good to short. So we'll wait. Maybe even a BPR. BPR would be beautiful for this. Anyways, we're looking good. Top step X needs to get ready for what's about to happen. Hello, Dorothy. I'm not even gonna open up chat anymore. I'm just gonna do this regardless. Fortune favors the bold. Hmm. What do I know? So basically, if I was looking for a top tick, it would be right here, but we're not going for it. Making bands on longs. Good job. Plus 70 ticks. Good job, bro. That's very good. Oh yeah, we got it on. gotta see if the SMT's holding. I just busted my bag. Holy moly. Okay, SMTs are actually holding up really well. I feel pretty good. I'm willing to take this short, take a loss over it. This, to me, is a good setup in line with my narrative. We got precisely everything I want to see, so I'm pretty happy with it. I'll take it. No regret, no fear, nothing. Just straight up execution without any noise. Oh shoot, I can't do that, can I? Is this level right? 907.5. We'll do this. Close below, I click on short, I go P, and then I come back, and then we watch it. Oh, screw this, let's size up. We're not a baby. No closure below, that's fine. Did NQ close below? That's what I'm thinking about. No NQ closure below, we're still fine. I'd say 6 contracts would be appropriate. But then again, we like to ball out, so I'm gonna go for 7 contracts. Well, if only we can get this actual fill though. That's the only thing that's gonna kinda become an issue for me, so. Whatever, only plus 55? Dang it. I can't even lie. Lack of sleep, the caffeine is really getting to me so badly. But we push forward. Oh shoot, we closed below. Alright. No. Oh my goodness, it did that BS again, where it puts a limit order way too close to price. That was kind of nerve-wracking, but it's okay now. Alright, see you guys in a bit. Actually, I want to make sure my stop doesn't get destroyed, so 1 second. Higher time frame, lower time frame. Alright, 1 second. Hopefully this doesn't bust. It shouldn't. No, it's not gonna fill me. Gosh darn it. This is how we print. This is how we make money. That's right. Anyways, I didn't get the fill, so we're gonna wait for the fill. But we are correct for the most part. It's okay. I'm not too worried. Trust the model. Take high probability setups, and it'll all work out. Don't trade it. 9 rules. Everything from my setup, from my system, has already been hit, so I'm ready to take it, honestly. I'm just trying to like be active because I'm so tired. Nothing will stop me. We can come back into the busy, I don't know. I wish we could have gotten involved with the dump, which this is kind of concerning, but it's whatever. I stand on my ideas until death. Let me make sure I'm not like missing out on something major though. Now we're drawing the. That doesn't really bother me though. The main thing I'm worried about is Asia low, because that's the only place that we would end up reversing. But I'm really thinking we're gonna come down to second standard deviation, prior. So I'm pretty sure we should get the HPIVG fill slash BPR and actually get a run into Asia lows at the very least. Quick $500, request 1K payout. Or I full port the profits into this long. And then I just don't sell because the drawing says it's going to be up to here. Our draws on liquidity for the day. I think I can really try to hit 200 points with 2 and Q and then just go crazy. I'm going to ban you if you take that short signal. Anyways, I don't really know if we're going to get the fill. This should act as a breakaway gap, so I'm not too sure. I'm messing with you, Kappa. So much people are leaving now, though. I'm trying to get rid of a lot of the weak people. I just vanish. There's other people. Nasir left. I gotta get Gavin. You break even? You're in the short? Dang. Can we? Yes, I can reasonably expect price to reach Asia low. Pre-market analysis said why. I don't like big stops. I'm all about the small stops. I absorb it. Yeah, that's fine though. I should get a larger risk reward. Yeah, I did that almost a year ago, actually. Yeah. Black Sheep, no, we were in summer break and we were Gamba with Dom during that time. Oh, yeah. I did. I feel like I'm. Yeah, Grit is dead. I feel like I'm coming back in a sense, though. I gotta. My team's gonna. My team's messaging me, I forgot. Oh, never mind, it's not bad. They might do that. I don't know. Full system T. Full system T. No, it's a SMT where we're anticipating to get like ran out. We're trying to see the SMT fail. Anyways, great. We're in someone else. I'm gonna go. I'm hoping for this Friday. I'm gonna have like the craziest video. We're gonna go into the locker room, like 12-pack crumble, speakers, and we're gonna be like screaming and they're hitting the lights, everything. It's gonna be a good video. $300 on the funded. Very good job. That's how we do it. You can hold it. If your thing is there, hold it. Because if this is a sell model, or this is going to become a buy model, this is just a reaccumulation. We're not going to violate this. We're not going to give you my entry. So just hold it if you want. Yeah, if it holds this breakaway gap, I'm not going to stress. 1050 execution. I gotta bring my pull-up bar into this room. I have a feeling something special will happen here. They're saying if I may get injured. Very good job. This is why you gotta stay positive and trust your bias. Yeah, oh, we might have the same thing. The same place marked out. I'm looking for longs out daily open down to here. Dang! We're close. I don't think I'm getting that fill. That's sad. It's okay though. It happens. For trade. You gotta take profits and then let me screenshot it from my Instagram story. No, I thought you just nibble. We didn't even inverse the gap. We didn't inverse it. We got close, which you could have fumbled into it, but it's okay. Gosh darn it, I really wanted this setup. It's a shame the market didn't be offering it today. Что? Сука, блядь, ты нахуй. Я feel you again. У тебя есть мол деньги? Нет, у тебя есть мол деньги. Мал деньги. I'll just look at the setup. Я хочу там. This is engineer liquidity at the lows. So, like last time, it's gonna engineer liquidity, come back up, give us a 705 short, and then dump. Hold your entry until invalidated. No giving up. Keep going. 4RR. You took your profits. You gotta, what was it called? Drop the P&L. Trying to sure forget it. I need Trump to step in for this. I just want to see a spike to the top tick of this IFEG and then shoot lower. I'm holding out for that until we hit Asia lows. Once we hit Asia lows, then it's kind of done for me. Until then, the draw on liquidity is still valid. At least my narrative was heavily correct. Overall, I basically implied exactly everything I want to see from the top down to the bottom. So, I guess I can screenshot this, pop it in. I'm going to mention this in the recap so you guys will become educated. You guys will learn. Engineer liquidity prior to a session low. Perfect. Tails. No news Tuesday, I'm pretty sure. Hello, Sadim. Really? Jeez. What? 705 should be good. I think we're gonna potential like CISD up here and then actually hit target. If not, I gotta see if this is a place where we can potentially reject off of. Settlement, hourly changes to the delivery already smashed through. Busy, not really intact. 15-minute gap. We would have to see back up into this 15-minute inefficiency for our entry, or we can actually hold this as a breakaway gap as I was anticipating up here. Jeez, why is it still, that's weird. But 15-minute breakaway is still in play. Manipulation above MO, or no, midnight open. Maybe we could immediately rebalance right here along with midnight open just to get us our thing. That's all I can really think about, but we're gonna have to come up pretty high, kind of close to our stop for that hourly inefficiency. Would be nerve-wracking, but if we hold through it, should be fine. It's probably gonna, honestly, it might just stop on me and then go lower. That's what I'm thinking. So what this is all gonna be? Well, I wish, because I gotta go. Next Thursday is my last day trading, and I'll disappear. I wanna do that one, like, boat thing. That's nuts. Let me further notice what that is. How does this kid do this? I gotta get it down. I got it down. I'm gonna fall asleep if I actually sit down. I was literally yawning, slouch back, about to fall asleep. So I gotta like stay high energy so I don't fall asleep. Otherwise I'm done for. No sleep in 24 hours, 48 hours? No, I haven't slept in a while. You can see it from my posts throughout the Discord. I've been up and active all night. Let's go. Feel me. Давай. Давай. How do they do that? Should I hold out for this? I can't think. I don't know. Alright. I'm trying to still get a fill. I'm heavily offended, Snivel. So, I think I'm gonna have to go break even really quick just to protect myself so I can still take trades throughout the session because I'm not gonna quit. I really like the narrative though, it was so clean and a trade is still valid. So, we can only hope for a good setup until we get some confirmation of like CISD. If there's SMT at this low, then I will kill the setup. If there isn't, then we're good. No SMT at the low, I'll hold it. Rebalancing this range and continuing to run higher is also kind of a nightmare for me. I don't want to hold through that. I'm just seeing this as like low resistance liquidity prior to our actual distribution lower. What we do have though, something I'm very proud of, is this short I had here that I've been waiting for a while. How? This is almost high of day. So once this hits the DO, I think my day's finished. And we try to long off this with max size if this short hits. And then we just go ballistic off that. Don't think this short is a good idea. I think it's a good idea in my opinion. I trust myself. You gotta have confidence in your ideas. Or trust in your ability. Because for me, this is a high probability setup. This is literally my system. If you guys want to see like, what I look for throughout everything, oh, it's not going to show up. I'll show you my system. Everything here is met, so, I mean, I'm going to keep doing this and following my system no matter what. And that's going to bring me the results I want. As it always has. So, here we go. Exactly what I'm following. And it's working out perfectly. It has been. So, we're going to trust it. Keep applying it. No fear. Stop me out with 3 points lower now. It's reversing. Take that. Well, I don't think it's a reversal. It's just inducement prior to Asia low. This low is going to get ran out. I'm heavily, like, it's like 90% certain that this low is going to get ran out. And I'm missing something. But yeah, that's just inducement. The idea is still valid for me. I'm probably just going to have to size down on it to stay in the game. So, how much of a loss can I incur while staying in? I'd say $130 loss, I can handle that, and then still take a $120 trade to finish the job, I guess. So, we're going to size down. Same premise, just 5. Confidence came off of this. Now, since we didn't have it, there's no confidence. What was it? Shouldn't be over yet. I really don't like the rebalancing of this range. It looks like a market maker buy model. So I don't want to hold through a market maker buy model. Depending on how we react here, I'm going to make my decision to close or not. Energy past this high, I'm going to kill the trade idea and just watch it play out. Just because there's things against me. Oh shoot, I need Snibble. You're up and you're funded, right? Yeah, 50%. I don't know, it's for a while. No, do not use your profits for the lungs. Gosh darn it, a draw on liquidity is gonna get ran. It's not your idea. So it's not gonna be your fault if you take a loss on it? No, we're leaving it behind. Yeah, I'll trade longs without a setup. No, please don't do it. No. I knew we were gonna run it out, but I wanted to get our fill first. There's no shot. Okay, well, mistrade. Idea played out proper. Everything was perfect, actually. Our narrative, our bias, our entry. There is absolutely nothing we could have done better for this setup, if I'm being honest. Literally nothing. Everything we did here was properly. We waited for the proper narrative. I marked this out before it happened. Exactly as I said how this is going to happen in my pre-market analysis. Rebalance 0.5 of the range into 75 of the end mode. Then lower. 2022 model. Lower. Oh, there we go. Asia lows ran. Now we know what the next target is. The bottom tick. So, I'm going to go over this one more time. As I said, literally 50-minute narrative all had to align for the short. We got everything. I said that this was a top tick short up here if you wanted to catch top tick shorts. This 0.5 of the range is where we were going to top tick if you want the short off this. I'll literally play it back in the live whenever I do the recap so you guys can hear that. And then the re-entry would have came off of here. And for the people doubting that, I don't really know what else. But yeah, I just wish you could have gotten a proper like closure below and retrace. It was literally just down to the like 10% chance that it wouldn't have happened, and it happened. So that's a shame. But on to bigger things. It played out exactly as I anticipated. You remember what I was saying? Like we could top tick off the top tick shorts off 0.5 right up here. I'll pull back stream later. Everyone will know. Anyways, we're waiting for these we're waiting for these longs. 837.75. Huh? 837. No fill. Perfect narrative, perfect shorts, just no fill. I don't know if I really want to do this, if I'm being honest. I'm starting to have second thoughts. I gotta trust what we have going on down here, though. I gotta look over it a little bit more. Trust the level. But am I really gonna try catching a falling knife? If it's for the motorcycle, I think I would. So, ooh, let's get down. So Asia low has been ran with certainty, because that was just engineer liquidity prior. Yeah. So now what? It's a good level of trust. I know, it's a good level. I trust it. The only problem is I don't trust order flow. The fact that it's order flow means that the algorithm is seeking you out, and it's going to stop on you, which also is going to stop on me. And that's going to be very problematic. Drop this level. I don't play on ES. My fatigue is kicking in. I might honestly call it after 10:15, go to sleep. But then again, I don't want to close today without a trade. So, we're going to catch a trade no matter what. I'll take this level if we get the thing. The SMT. I gotta see us run higher in one pairing just to have like a parabolic expansion with one pair of legs behind. Hopefully NQ to run up this low and form SMT at this low that we have currently, or even engineer more liquidity closer to it. This is gonna be a long process, but the fruits of our labor will pay off. If I take a loss here, it's gonna be over for the day because I'm gonna size heavy. I can entry trigger off of it with heavier size though, and just add positions and pyramid up until, as I said, our draw on liquidity for the day this high. So I'm gonna be trying to beg a 200 point max size long. We're gonna do it. Let me think about this though to make sure this is a good idea. We're completely feeling these inefficiencies, which shows us that we're not entirely bearish yet. I don't like the 50-minute breakaway, but we'll see. Start using my brain to pair this logic up. Let's see. No trade. I was looking for shorts. This take profit's about to get nailed. This is gonna be nuts. Good for data. Pop this in here. That was such a clean trade. Do you think it's still viable for me to short off my previous HP IFG? After running out the Asian low, it's not really good, but ten and 10. I'm gonna take this on paper, not unfunded. You guys remember that. I'm taking this on paper. The funded idea is already gone, but I want to see how it plays out. It's heavily fighting the trend. Our drawn liquidity has been ran. This setup is invalidated. Some people won't see it. No! Gosh darn it. That was an accident. I'm resetting that count. Shit. There we go. Are you gonna film me? Spasiba. I gotta make it I gotta make it genuinely. Yeah, I know. Hopefully I'm not in on the funded. Okay, I'm not. I had to double check. It keeps doing that weird thing. Every time I hop on and try to place my limit order, it like pushes me into a different direction. We go for that tight risk reward. What was it called? If you set a limit, or if you have your number set on a specific limit, and you actually try to, what's the word for this? If you like change tabs or something, you come back, it puts your limit order at market price. So you have a limit, for example, you have a limit here, you switch tabs and you switch back, and you place that limit order, it puts it right at the market price. It's very weird. Anyways, this should stop us out. This can't be more obvious to anyone. You feel it'll dump again. You just max size is funded. Buddy brain rotting setups. Who is this guy? I gotta see this dude's YouTube. Let's see how well he's doing. Of course, yeah, SpongeBob. Oh my goodness. Buddy brain rotting setups. Is this guy Filipino too? Let's see. Order block, market maker buy model. Very nice. She's saying we're brain rotting setups. Well, don't do that. I'm trying to see his trading style to see what's not brain rot. Dang, okay. Good transitions. Don't complicate it. It's not complicated. It's really simple if I'm being honest. This is an invalid setup. I can actually try to explain it. So, we are short biased heavily. My initial fill was not hit. I was looking to try to catch top tick off of here. So, trying to short off here. Was waiting for this short to go down to this Asia low. After Asia low has been ran, the setup's invalid. So try to take it regardless. That our draw on liquidity has already been hit and the setup's invalidated. It just shows that you follow your rules, follow your system. That's all you gotta do. Anyways, I'm gonna figure out what we're gonna do for 1050 because we're rebalancing the entire range. Yeah, rebalance range. What was I saying about the inefficiency? I forgot. I gotta check out the clear charts to see it. So we want to come back up into this 15-minute inefficiency after running out this Asia low. I was going to be looking for shorts off this range. I said we would likely get stop hunted if we were going to short off of this, but I did want to see back up into this inefficiency. We already changed state in delivery off of this right here. I'm still expecting further delivery lower. Wow, CE NWAG. Interesting. How did I not see this? I kind of missed out from looking at this. Alright, back to our show. Okay, good gym. Okay, pretty solid. Solid. Good whiteboard. Health is wealth, time is everything. I'm a day trading entrepreneur, businessman. Listening to this. Always keep your dreams alive. That's good. We're gonna listen to the motivation. There's the vision. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, that is a casino floor. Is he at the casino? Wait, I don't know what happened. Those are real people. This is pretty good. Thanks for watching. Wholesome guy. I don't think he mean to disrespect. 22 people watching. I forgot, I fell out of the ambition arc. Gosh darn it. This used to be so good. I was gonna actually have like good intros and everything for mine. Okay, if we inverse this gap, that is a bad sign for us. It might actually lead to the whole day being ruined, as our draws on liquidity up here are gonna all get ran out, and that just ruins it for us. So, we got our manipulation lower. Asia lows kind of did the job for us without reaching our level. I guess I can wait for 1050, catch a continuation long to London highs. Gotta update. If it hits 100 passing. Dang, okay. See you later, Baltic. Have a good one, bro. Copy trade. Is this? No way. This is Simpa. Jeez. If it hits, I'm 100%. You're 100 from passing. Holy moly. Honestly, just move your take profit to where you pass. If that works for you, I'd just recommend to do it. That's, I mean, no, it's a 10 point. It should be like a 90 point difference. So I would be watching out for that. Otherwise, you should have it down. What else did I have to do? Oh, that's right. Back up into analog. We're going to gravitate around it. Okay. Predictions for... I forgot. Yeah, now I remember. Pop this into here. It's almost perfect. Okay. So my predictions for the 1050 macro. My next setup will be longs down to 0.5 of the range, back up to our drawn liquidity, market maker buy model, original accumulation, pricing above original accumulation. That's really it. There we go. We got this down. Now we just gotta wait. No top or bottom tick levels that I see so far. So we're gonna have to play around with this a different day, more than likely, unless this hourly high got ran here. 4 hour, we might have something that's worth looking at and considering, dependent on if this was an independent high or if this was inside of an accumulation range. So we'll see. It was. Okay, so this should be valid. WT plus EL. We got it down. SMT inside of this. Potential short up here. That's really it. Oh, there's so much things. There's so much possibilities for price right now. This is gonna be hard to frame it all into one thing. We could very well hit this and actually come back down lower and have like a major expansion throughout the day, which that's gonna be nuts if it does happen, but we'll see. It might be a crazy day. Still haven't made any trades yet, so we're waiting. Money for activation next week. Oh, okay, okay. You have to pay within a day. Okay, that's good. Good planning. We're doing this way too quick. It's not even instead of macro. This is considered manipulation prior to macro. We have a high probability inversion above us. If we want to catch continuation longs, it's going to be off of that one. So we just gotta wait. Reclaim Bissy, I want to see it get held. So we're inside of it currently, but we'll wait. When I make 500 more dollars, I'm taking a payout. It's 1K payout, and no motorcycle yet. I'm gonna put 1K into maxing out funded accounts and then over leveraging until I fail or make 10K or bust, either one. So yeah, that's really it. Yeah, no, I'm just chilling. I'm waiting for. Oh shoot, macro's already open. I'm kind of waiting for manipulation through the low before I do anything. Through this little low, I'm gonna consider this to be a larger market structure shift of a market maker buy model. We're going off of the second leg redistribution off of this, so we're gonna be watching for this. Oh shoot, wrong way. This. This is way lower confidence than I would have wanted at the absolute minimum. Well, we do have SMT at the low, so I don't really have much to be worried about. Looks like YM took that level I want to see get taken, but I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. I do want to see SMT actually form this low for me to be taking a long. I want to catch continuation longs though, rather than actually seeing us get down to this little level I've been waiting for. Unless we just completely bust through it and get down to here, which this would be nuts. I don't know if I'm actually going to take this. I mean, I'll have a paper limit on it, and then I'll just, if I like it, I'll entry trigger off of like 10 NQ contracts. So I gotta do this one, this one, this one. Okay. And we gotta alert the people saying that this is only a paper trade. My real entry will come if we do something crazier here. Oops. If we have SMT, I'll consider taking it, but I think it's way smarter for me to just wait for it to actually ran, then do something off of that. Alright? I do want to take it though. I need to see better SMT. Equal lows. Jeez, this is gonna be night. This is gonna be rough. Let's see how the Discord's feeling about this. You didn't like all the buying pressure, so you exited early. Okay. I'm gonna have to find some crazier inversion or maybe even rejection block to get in on this, but we will see. I might also consider market ordering into it as well, but we just really have to see how things go. I would rather wait for my intraday setup to form, but this is kind of like predisposed, so I'm slightly confident, but I just can't see a valid draw on liquidity for this level that we have here. I guess 100 points would work, but then that'd be like $2K, $2,000. That should finish the draw, right? That's 3K, this is 2. That should be good enough. I honestly might shoot for it. Aim for the stars. I think I might, and just call it if I take a loss on it. This is probably like our last chance for a really good setup. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's see. So you need two contracts? Dang. Okay, I don't want students to enter off me though, off of this, because this is like just me messing with the different model I have. I have like I have like 5 winning trades in data for this, so I do not want people to be copying this at all. Not even in the slightest. Where's my top step? Here we go. If we get ran through, it's whatever. Alright. We're trusting a level way too much here, but screw it. Limits for flow. Ah, okay. How do I tell people not to take this? There we go. This is probably best for the best. Now I gotta watch for SMT. Oh no, I gotta watch for SMT to form. that's really it for me. Only trade of the day, 1050 macro. It'll work out, don't worry. Thanks. I'm not really anxious about the trade not hitting. I'm more worried about people taking this. Because I have enough of a buffer to take like 10 of these in a row and I don't care. So. You are bullish also for those equal highs. Take 2 losses. Well, I mean, it was really good to be shorting through here to Asia low. This is the only like good, clean price action I can see. But what do I do here? I'm trying to think. Is there a way to compare this with my macros? I don't think so. I don't think I can. I guess I'll just wait for S&D to form, then go for it. Maybe run into the Civi. I don't know, we'll see. EL. But what if it runs through and I get stopped and it runs? I'm gonna have to force a re-entry off of an entry trigger anyways. So then there's the dilemma. I should either wait for a high probability entry after we run this level, or I can be flashy and try to hit this limit. We'll see. Wish me luck. Alright, 1 second. No! This is the travesty. Have you got days when you don't know what you do wrong? Not really. I always have an understanding of what I do wrong, honestly. If you're effed up, you might be able to get it down. You might have overtraded, traded low quality setups. You might have traded when you knew the setup was invalidated, or not traded with enough confluence. There could be a lot of stuff. Should I be trading today? I mean, I'm pretty confident with what I'm doing. I think I know what I'm doing pretty well. Thank you, bro, though. I appreciate it. No! We missed it. 1050 macro, I'm thinking maybe a BPR would be good for longs, but I don't want to BPR this. The only thing we can look for is IOFED inside of this BC right here for higher price distance or below MO. That's really it. I was also confident in both your setups. Then what went wrong? You gotta look at it, like severely dissect it. What was against you for that trade? What was your draw on liquidity? For example, on my short here, I was looking for shorts onto Asia lows. Once that was ran, we just started getting all crazy. Anticipating IOFED. Alright. I think I might cancel the limits. It's not really going to be supporting my idea anymore. Is it? This is probably going to hold and run us up higher to finish what we want to see. In terms of like higher toward draw on liquidity, more than likely. Anyways, IOFED, basically institutional order flow entry drill. We only want to see a small little bottom tick into this gap, and then we shoot up higher. It's really good for catching like really good risk reward trades. This is the only valid entry with my macro model that I trade right here. So for the people who consistently trade my model, I'm kind of having an expectation for some of you to be in on this. But then again, if you don't want to trade because you're not comfortable with conditions, that's completely fine. Especially because I'm still looking for an actual run lower, but IOFED. Hold. How much do you think? Sometimes do you make random analysis? Sometimes. I mean, I usually do for my levels, but since I took a break, my books, I probably, oh shoot, what's IOFED? IOFED is literally where we bottom, like we have a small tap into it, we don't type consequent encroachment of the range, and we shoot up higher from it. This is IOFED, clean entry on my model, right here. It'd more than likely be targeting unfinished business at London highs, if I'm being honest, but clean setup, kind of greedy towards my bottom tick, if I'm being honest. I want to look for that. I can't really be prioritizing that over my model. If we had SMT lows, then it would have been like chef's kiss, but we didn't. So it's just manipulation, IOFED, BPR, below MO. Closure above, I'm going to anticipate this to be a roadblock, which gives us the ability to go break even, which it should be anyways, because IOFEDs have a really smaller chance of holding. It's like you tap into it and you go break even. Anyways, the book I probably learned most from, in terms of trading, I think you can go after best losers win. It's good. But apart from that, I don't know. That's really it. My books, can't really say much. I have a lot of them for different reasons. Alright, this is where you'd be break even on IOAPD. So if it fails, then it fails. You're busted break even. What? I answered you, Cyrus. Yeah, it's trade psychology. The trade psychology is something you adapt and get better with over time. It's where you like you get rid of some BS setups and you only focus on your system. I didn't really learn much, if I'm being honest. It was just some good stuff about you can never tell an alcoholic to quit and expect them to quit. So it's more of a deeper rooted problem. You have to kind of align your identity with not being alcoholic, more towards being someone that's sober. For me, I'm aligning myself towards more of a profitable trader other than trying to become a profitable trader. So I'm thinking to myself, what would a profitable trader do? Well, predetermined levels, my setup's already outlined, I know what I'm looking for, I'm going to execute on that only. And it really works wonders, if I'm being honest. Waiting for this stuff and trading it consistently, just according to my system, which I have my system completely outlined towards everything I look for. I follow both of these, boom, that's it. You are going to be up. It's really that simple. Yeah, that's literally it. We're up 2.5k this week. I don't know, 2 weeks. So we're kind of balling out again. But wait until that payout hits. Once I have 3k in buffer, I'm going to request payout. Oh, of course, Trey. Bro, Trey, I missed you, bro. It's good to see you. My Next 5 Moves, I love that book. That is actually my favorite book. Your Next 5 Moves is definitely my favorite book, especially for business. The guy, I literally looked into him after. He is extremely charismatic. He has so much good advice. The story isn't as good. It's really good for trying to scale and run a business. If you want to have something delegated, not really delegated, but something away from trading, it's really good to be reading Your Next 5 Moves. That's super good. Kind of gatekeeping some of my knowledge because I have a lot of, I reread my books a lot because I want to retain as much information as possible. Banks don't take your stop loss. The author. He's an old man. He doesn't know. I'm just messing. Psychology of Money. Decent. I didn't really like that one as much as I thought I would. A lot of people have it in their stuff for aesthetics, but not really good. As I said, by the way, this is a roadblock. This should hold price higher without returning to our IOFED right here. So we would have longed off IOFED, held by the, held by the roadblock. There we go. For continuation longs up to London highs. So that's it. Psychology of Money, I'd say it's actually, honestly, 3 to 5 out of 10. Same thing with, like, the Millionaire Fastlane. Who is that guy? I forgot his name. Not Mark Douglas. Maybe it might be Mark Douglas. Unscripted, the art, or the pursuit of entrepreneurship. I kind of missed my setup. I was trying to short here. It closed below, didn't fill me, and just ran to my draw on liquidity, so take profit hit. Wanted to long off this level, didn't hit it. And I want to long off this IOFED, but then again, I'm still waiting for this contradictory. I'm still waiting for this level to get hit, because so far this has been perfect. My analysis was like right here, higher, lower, higher. So that's what I'm waiting for, because I want to have like perfect analysis. Stick with my analysis. Try to have good foresight. So I'm just gonna wait for that. What else can I say? Should I buy Dom's mentorship? Don't you already have the leaks for it? If you want to buy it, go for it. Invest in your own education. You still use Notion? I always use Notion, bro, and I learned from ICT. Notion has literally been, I've optimized my Notion so much. Oh yeah, here's my pre-market analysis. Or here's the analysis for this trade. Higher than lower, anticipating lower. This is in line perfectly with what we want to see. I was saying in the stream, if you guys were here earlier, you could literally short this 0.5 and top tick this entire range down to Asia lows. I'm gonna literally pull up the stream so you guys can hear what I was saying about it. But, I don't know. Eventually, hopefully, I'm gonna burn out pretty soon, and then my trading's gonna suffer as a result. I'll talk to him. Yeah, I get burnt out. Like I took like a week, like 4-day break from trading, and now my analysis is gonna be on point. My trades are gonna be extremely sharp. But the longer I do it for, the more tired I get, especially because I haven't slept in like 24 hours. Что это? I want to go to the gym, get some Chipotle, energy drink, and then go crazy. But yeah, this can be a Q&A until we get something. Of course, man. It's my pleasure. Oh, we do have another level I want to see you run into. I think it is this. This isn't the wick theory I was looking for. I think it was... Oh, it's this one, potentially? Which one is it? That's so weird. It like vanished from my sight. I had it marked out. Maybe it's this 4-hour high right here. I'm thinking it is. Oh yeah, it's this one. Okay. Only other level I have, other than our initial one. 229. 814, 10 point stop. Ooh, okay. 814. Long. Let's see this. 814 down here, 10 point stop. Jeez, bro. Yeah, I saw some other people taking this long too. This is nuts though. It's crazy that you caught that. Holy moly. 30 point take profit or rip. Eh. Build your good habits. You're fine. Yeah, I could see that one working out. Just on your rules. Yeah, follow your system. We will all make it as long as we do. I'm getting so tired. Oh, cheat code real quick. $809. Oh, I think I just discovered something really clean. Wait. Well, no. Wait, yes. Huh, that's weird. That's not clean at all. Anyways, IOFED trade is kind of slowing down. I think that I'm gonna have to call it a day for me. I'm gonna end today with no trade, sadly. We got close. Okay, I just want you guys to remember we got very close to a very high quality setup right here. But we didn't take it, so that's definitely my fault. I do use a 2022 model. I mean, my whole bias is actually framed off 2022 model. Liquidity sweep. What was it called? Oh, wait, liquidity sweep. Retrace into 0.5, then lower. That's 2022 model. I only use it for like higher time frame narrative now. I don't really trade it. I have my own trading model. Yes, you can be profitable with only 2022 model. Absolutely. primer and attack core content, absolutely. I've rewatched core content twice. Good luck. PPR short. Alright. I really think this is it for me. This is over. I've watched all of them. I've literally watched almost every single piece of content ICT has put out. 2023, 2024, 2025, 2022, core content, literally market maker primer, the optimal trade entry, the precision sniper, whatever you want to call it. I've literally watched all of them. And taken notes, in-depth notes on all of them for like the past 3 years, and I'm still studying. But I'm not even kidding. I've literally pushed as far as I can into like discovering my model. The only thing that gives me confidence now is realizing and seeing how other people, they trade with way less conviction than me, and they're succeeding way further than I am. And my trades, my win rate, and my risk to reward, and overall logic for my trades, I don't mean this in an egotistical way, but it is really more in-depth and superior, especially with the stats I've been stacking. So from seeing that, it gives me a ton of confidence. So that's really it for me. I studied to the point where there was like no other content on macros that I could not have seen or on price. I literally have a perfect system right now in the way I'm like identifying what I want. So I'm not going to jeopardize it or anything, just continuously apply it. We have good logic behind it. Anyways, good edge sword. Alright, that's really it for me. You guys, have a good one. I'm done for the day.